Have you ever considered the profound impact of the words you speak? What if I told you that the key to a man's integrity lies not in his actions, but in the phrases he chooses to avoid? In Eastern philosophy, particularly within traditions like Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism, language is viewed as a reflection of one's inner state and a powerful tool for shaping reality. The sayings we adopt and the sentiments we express can influence not only how others perceive us, but also how we perceive ourselves. The essence of self-respect starts with awareness of the language we use in our daily interactions. In Confucian culture, the importance of respectful speech is paramount. This respect begins with understanding that certain phrases can undermine our dignity and the dignity of others. It is vital for men, in particular, to recognize the weight of their words, as they can either build bridges or create divides. For instance, consider the phrase, "I don't care." This seemingly harmless remark conveys indifference and can inadvertently reflect a lack of respect for both oneself and those around you. This dismissal can reverberate through relationships, creating a perception of apathy. In a societal context rooted in Eastern values, dismissing the feelings or opinions of others does not align with the principle of harmony, which is essential for personal and communal well-being. As we delve deeper into this article, we will explore 10 phrases that men should strive to avoid, drawing from the rich well of Eastern philosophy to guide our understanding. Each phrase will be contextualized with insights and examples, empowering readers to embrace more respectful and mindful communication. The power of words. Phrases to avoid one. I am better than you. In both Eastern and Western cultures, comparisons often lead to unhealthy rivalries and feelings of inadequacy. The phrase, "I am better than you," not only signifies arrogance, but it also disregards the value of humility, a virtue emphasized in Confucianism. Instead, one should adopt a mindset of growth and collaboration, recognizing that each person possesses unique strengths. Imagine a workplace setting where competition overshadows collaboration. A man who often boasts of superiority is likely to alienate colleagues and stifle creativity within the team. Instead of saying, "I am better," consider fostering a supportive environment by acknowledging the contributions of others. This creates a culture of respect and encouragement, aligning with the Confucian ideal of collective progress. 2. That's just how I am. Using the phrase, "that's just how I am," serves as a poor excuse for negative behaviors and reflects a lack of self-awareness and growth. In Eastern philosophies, particularly Buddhism, continuous self-reflection and personal development are cornerstones of wisdom. Stagnation in one's character is viewed as a missed opportunity for enlightenment. Instead of justifying unkind actions or attitudes with, "that's just how I am," men should embrace the idea of being a work in progress. This mindset encourages openness to change and invites constructive feedback. For example, if feedback on communication style arises, rather than brushing it off, one might respond with, "I appreciate your insights, and I'm working on improving." This response reflects a willingness to grow and respect for others' perspectives. 3. I don't need help. Many men struggle with asserting vulnerability, often believing they must tackle challenges alone. The phrase, "I don't need help," undermines one's ability to connect with others and build supportive relationships. In Taoism, the concept of wu wei, non-action, suggests that sometimes the most effective way forward is to embrace the assistance of others, allowing flow rather than forcing outcomes. Reframing this phrase to something like, "I would appreciate some help," not only invites collaboration, but also fosters deeper connections with others. For instance, a man facing a personal crisis who openly seeks support from friends exemplifies the underlying strength and vulnerability, a key tenet of many Eastern philosophies. Reflecting on relationships and self-worth. 4. I can't stand that. Reactions that dismiss others, such as saying, "I can't stand that," project negativity and create rifts in relationships. This phrase diverts focus from constructive criticism to personal dislike, which is rarely productive. Instead, Eastern philosophies counsel that compassion and understanding should guide our responses to dissatisfaction. Consider a scenario where a colleague's working style grates on you. Rather than expressing disdain, approach the conversation with kindness and curiosity. I find our work habits quite different. Could we discuss how we might collaborate better? This not only shows respect for both parties, but also opens the door to fruitful dialogue, fostering a team-oriented ethic celebrated in Confucianism. 5. You always. Using absolutes like you always traps conversations in the blame game and fuels resentment. Such phrases lack nuance and fail to acknowledge the complexity of human behavior. In Buddhist teaching, the notion of impermanence implies that behaviors can change and evolve. Instead of saying, you always forget to call, consider a more specific approach. I felt overlooked when I didn't hear from you last week. This approach emphasizes the impact of actions rather than labeling someone, which fosters understanding rather than defensiveness. It aligns with the Eastern principle of mindful communication, where the focus is placed on empathy and connection, cultivating authentic communication. 6. I don't care what people think. While it may seem empowering, claiming I don't care what people think often signals disengagement from social responsibility and community values. Eastern cultures emphasize the interconnectedness of individuals within society. Emphasizing mutual respect strengthens communal bonds and social harmony. Instead, a more reflective statement could be, I respect differing opinions, but I must remain true to myself. This statement empowers personal truth while acknowledging the feelings of others. By embodying self-awareness and openness, men can navigate social dynamics with grace and integrity. 7. You're wrong. Dismissing someone by asserting you're wrong shuts down conversations and creates defensiveness. In the context of Eastern philosophical thought, engaging in dialogue with humility and respect is vital. Instead of positioning oneself as superior, men should encourage mutual respect in discussions. A more constructive approach might be, I see things differently. Can we explore our perspectives together? This fosters a space for dialogue and reflects the Confucian ideal of seeking harmony in relationships. Such an approach opens pathways to deeper understanding and collaboration. Embracing mindful speech for personal growth. 8. It's not my problem. Dismissing the struggles of others with phrases like, it's not my problem, can lead to alienation and loneliness in a world that thrives on collaboration. Eastern cultures place significant emphasis on collective welfare and communal responsibility. Instead of shirking involvement, one could say, while it may not be directly my concern, I'm here to help if I can. This statement values community and extends a supportive hand, resonating with the principles of compassion and cooperation found in Buddhism and Confucianism. 9. I give up. Admitting defeat with phrases like, I give up, reflects a limited mindset that undermines resilience and growth. Eastern philosophies, especially in the context of martial arts and Zen practices, celebrate perseverance and the continual journey of improvement. Reframing this sentiment to, I'll try a different approach, reflects a commitment to learning and growth, showing inner strength rather than despair. This type of mindset not only inspires personal development, but also influences others positively. 10. I wish I could be more like him. Comparing oneself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and decreased self-worth. Such self-criticism contradicts the principles of individuality celebrated in Eastern philosophies. Instead of wishing to emulate others, men should embrace their uniqueness. I admire certain qualities in him. I want to cultivate similar traits in my own way. This approach promotes self-acceptance and a healthy attitude toward personal development, encouraging authenticity. Conclusion: embrace the wisdom of respectful communication. The phrases we use carry weight, shaping our relationships and self-perceptions. By consciously avoiding statements that diminish self-respect in those of others, men can foster an environment of mutual respect, love, and growth. As the teachings of Eastern philosophy suggest, the journey towards self-respect involves introspection, compassion, and mindful communication. By choosing words wisely, we make a conscious effort to respect ourselves and those around us. Are you ready to embrace this journey? Reflect on the language you use and consider how it affects your interactions. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's cultivate a community of respect and empowerment together. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe for more content that explores self-growth and emotional intelligence.